Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up. And if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
What's happening?
What's happening, man? Just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast. It's Hump Day. It's Hump Day, man. I see Dana Marie Franklin is in the house already. Lauren Jackson's in the house. See Kimberly Sears is also in the house. Shout out to everybody else that's pulling up. Awkward day. It's Wednesday. It is Hump Day, though, but we like Hump Days. You know what I'm saying? My boy David Greathouse is in the house. What it do, boss? How was your weekend, man?
It was pretty good. Check this shit out.
Is you cold?
Actually,
The hoodie
cold
on?
shit over here in my back. I'm in the back room, and my heater, my little portable heater that I take with me, I have guests, so I let them take the little portable heater.
Okay.
So, anyways, I had a good weekend. My little cousin, her husband and baby came, so they've been here with me since Friday.
From Africa, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I heard.
Well, now she's living in D.C. Yeah.
Oh, they on the East Coast now. Okay.
Yeah, they're on the East Coast now.
Okay.
They're in D.C. right now. So I was I've been dealing with them and kind of enjoying their time. They took me to church on Sunday.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm going to make it real interesting.
Tell us about it, man. What church was this?
They go to, it was some, what is it called? Community.
Where is it at?
They used to be in Clovis, but now they're doing it because they're trying to find us, but they're doing it at Fresno High in the auditorium.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
In the gym, bro. And
Are these black people?
no.
Hey. Cause I'm like, what niggas did Fresno High get the keys?
Some black people there,
I'm saying there, but what niggas did Fresno High give the keys to? Hey man, every Sunday just open this motherfucker up and do your thing. That right there raised the rate. Okay, but continue. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Rob Golden. He was there.
Shout out Rob.
And Ricky Manning was there.
Okay, Ricky Manning in the house. Okay.
And Rob Golden and their wives and stuff. They was there. So, anyways, I go and my niece give me the address. I pull up and I call them. I'm like, where are you guys at? Oh, we're on our way. I'm like, I'm here by myself right now, and I'm looking out of place. so
Well, you're never supposed to look out of place at church because you're supposed to come as you are.
Oh, hello! I was about to get to that.
Okay.
About to get to that.
Kimmy Kim in the house.
I'm used to the black church.
Uh-huh.
And the women will be dressed.
Mm.
The men will have suits.
Yeah, slacks and
sweater vests. I went
there,
and the meaning of "come as you are" was in
full effect.
It was in full effect.
Okay. Flip-flops, shorts.
Flip-flops, shorts, pajama pants.
Okay.
Ripped jeans. I was like, what the? But it was different for me. It was different.
Now that's fire. Shout out to them for really embracing the "come as you are" thing, though.
Yeah, it was a lot of Hispanics in there, and it was full. The basketball auditorium or gym was full. That's how many people was in. It was full. And I was
interesting.
Whoa. It was very interesting. Something new, something different.
So the pastor's on the middle of the court? Is everybody on one side?
No, they had a stage in the middle.
So he's turning around to both sides of the auditorium.
No, he's not turning around because they got it
at the end.
Screens. So people can see him on these.
Okay, the screens, but which way is this nigga preaching?
He's preaching the way you walk in. So if you walk in, he's facing.
So it's kind of back at the. Is it right in the middle of the court or it's against the wall? So everybody's looking down in the same direction.
Yeah, everybody's.
There's nobody behind him.
Nobody's behind.
To my left and my right, and I'm preaching down to the left side and to the right
left
side.
and to the right and to the dead
I'm
in the
thinking
middle.
he's at half court. Okay.
So, it was interesting because the preacher that was preaching had on a sweatshirt like this, some jeans, and some tennis shoes, bro. It was different. His wife had on some baggy jeans, a leather jacket, and black boots. It was different. I was like, well, they really got to come as you are.
I can't help it. Dave Greathouse credit. He said he called Ice next Sunday. He is out of pocket.
You out of line.
But shout out to them embracing the "come as you are" thing for real.
Yeah.
Because we heard it the whole time we grew up, but they pop you in the back of your neck, drag you out of church if you came in correctly. Our grandparents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It said "come as you are," but as soon as you come through the door looking crazy, Usher and them escort you right out the door. That's fire though. Did they sing? Was it choir or was it like little hymns and songs? They didn't have a full choir?
They had a whole band. They had 4 guitarists, drummer, 4 singers, pianist, pianist, a keyboarder. It was like, but the songs was like some songs I ain't never heard in my life. Like, okay. But it was cool.
Did the songs need some seasoning?
Everything in there needed some
needed a little seasoning. But shout out to y'all, man.
In there, but it was dope. It was dope for me to experience something different. It was dope.
That's
what
I
mean. And I enjoyed myself. And she spoke in
who
Shamika spoke.
Oh, okay.
Because she told him about the things that she went through and how she almost died and all the stuff, and and gave a good speech. Made me cry. It made me cry because I didn't know it was that serious with him. You know what I mean? Like when she sent me the pictures, I was like, what the fuck happened? But I didn't know how serious it was
How close to death
for
it
her,
was.
how close to death she was. Because she was one in 300 patients in the world, or 400 patients, something like that crazy, in the world that catches this disease. And everybody that caught it died.
Wow, that's crazy. God is good, man. Shout out Maxilin in the house.
So,
Michelle Focused on Growth in the house. D Green is also in the house. Rodney Martin just pulled up on us, man. And big shout out, boss went to church, man. That's crazy. It ain't too crazy, but because I saw you in church with Syrup and them before, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't too crazy. It ain't too crazy.
Not at all. Not at all.
The boss was
It
back
just
at the
was
church, you know what I'm saying?
back at the
And that's
church,
what's
yeah.
happening. Keon Allen in the house, man. It's Hump Day Secret Menu Podcast. You feel me? Y'all know how we do this, man. We finna get right into the main topics of the week. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is in this humble abode. Yeah. And I've been chilling. And like I said, I've been prolonging, but your family is cold. Like I told you, your cousin called and said you can't leave us like this. Your mama was like, nigga, it ain't over. And now your auntie just sent me a message talking about get your shit together, nigga.
I'm thinking about the church shit in my mind, so when you go into that, caught me off guard. I'm like, wait, what? I forgot all about that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot all about the little household of destruction you got over there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Top of the week, man. Trump is getting cozy.
He's doing his due.
He's getting cozy. And, he kicking up a little dust. Anybody with a federal job who began working at home during COVID and never went back, your ass is back in the office come Monday. And a lot of people are upset. Some people are saying he's not right for this. They work better.
On screen, I gotta take this.
Okay. A lot of people are saying they work better from home alone than they do in this structure of working. I'll mute you, my bad. Than they do in the office with their coworkers or whatever. Trump says it's over for that work from home shit if you're a federal worker. A lot of other jobs already made people come back, but a lot of the federal people, I guess, are still at home. Let's hear what he has to say about it.
Informed the federal workforce, which they've looked to do for many years, that if they're working for the federal government, they must show up to the office on time and on schedule. We don't want them. We don't want them to work from home because, as everyone knows, most of the time they're not working, they're not very productive. And it's unfair to the millions of people in the United States who are, in fact, working hard from job sites and not from their home. As federal employees, they must meet a high standard. They're representing our government. They're representing our country. If they don't agree by February 6th to show up back to work in their office, they will be terminated, and we will therefore be downscaling our government, which is something that the last 10 presidents have tried very hard to do but failed. Most of the people we're talking about have not been going to their federal offices in many offices.
Pretty much bring your ass back to the office. Shout out my boy, Real Richmond Rave in the house, man, with the 20 stars. Matilda Thomas in the house too. Boss, how do you feel about that? Because a lot of people just went home during COVID because human contact was kind of forbidden. You had to go home and work. But a lot of people fought tooth and nail to not go back. They was like, hey, I like to work like this. How do you feel about Trump making federal workers go back to work in the office?
Take your ass to work. Get your ass get back to work. Get back to work, man. I'm saying this based on this, man, because some of the federal jobs that we have to deal with, people have to call in. You hear they baby in the background screaming and shit. They ain't really paying attention to shit you really talking about. You know what I mean? Now, get back in the office and do your work. But what I do think, though, this is me, if he's sending people back to work, he should make everybody do 10 hours, 4 days a week. You should have more time at home with your kids.
3 day. I like the 3 day off system.
Yeah.
I envy everybody with that goddamn system. But I also understand what it's like to have a motherfucker on the phone and there's a baby and shit in the back or some TV. Because I work in center somewhere and I need some of these people sometimes to do something for me. Hey, I got a caller on the line who needs whatever, and it's yeah, hold on. It's like, bitch.
This ghetto
you
shit.
Messing up what I got going on. So if I gotta be there, bring your ass back. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Trump and kicking up dust, his little pre-ceremony ruffled some feathers for a few people. Nelly, Snoop, Soulja Boy, Rick Ross, to be exact. They're saying that Snoop Dogg has lost 500,000 social media followers since performing at the Crypto Ball. And Snoop had this to say about it. Let's take a look.
For all the hate, I'ma answer it with love. Y'all can't hate enough on me. I love too much. Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man. Still 100% black. All out. Till you ball out. Or till you fall out. I ain't going nowhere. Come right here. Yeah. On crypto. Yeah, get the crypto on crypto. Here we go. We gotta learn to pick each other up instead of pulling each other down. That's what we great at as black people. We great at tearing each other down. You could be up 1 minute and they'll try to pull you down the next. But I'm a strong black man. I'm cut from a different cloth. Can't tear me down. I'm one of God's child, one of his children. And I'm taking the load. For all the hate, I'ma answer it with love. Y'all can't hate enough on me.
That's crazy. Motherfuckers turned their back on Snoop. They turned their back on Snoop. The thing with the Snoop,
better than Jesus?
Yeah. But the thing with Snoop was, you know, you and I, we fuck with the Trump stuff.
Fact.
Snoop, when he gave his Instagram speech of which one of you jigaboos is gonna perform for him, huh? Which one of you niggas is gonna shuck and jive? I think that kind of messed it up more because we see Rick Ross ain't really got too much flack.
Mm-hmm.
Nelly was pleading this case, but nobody gives a damn what Nelly did. I think, because whatever you are, be that.
Right.
I do not agree with a lot of the shit Trump be on.
Right.
What I say I do like is, nigga, you are exactly who you say you are. You're not gonna promise me all this shit and then we never see it or hear about it once you. I just like people to be who they really are. Like, a lot of people look at me crazy. Hey, if you're in the Klan, cool. At least I know you don't fuck with niggas. I know not to fuck with you. Just don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I like people who are who they really are. You know what I'm saying? But I think Snoop kind of, for the first time in a long time, faltered on who he really was. You think that hurt it more than just the fact he was there performing?
I think that have a lot to do with it. I do. I think when you say something like you say, and then turn around and become the jigaboo that you was talking about, it kind of alters. It kind of looks at you some type of way, you know, and it, that's just what it was. It just hit him in a different manner. That's it.
Right.
He just wasn't. He didn't know that this was going to come full circle to him like it did.
I think he thought he was invincible to the bullshit too because he's Snoop. And there's two chinks on because you know he had the Kendrick moment. He getting old. He's not as quick on his toes as he should be. He's not reading the room too goddamn well. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Snoop. You one of ours, Snoop. Players fuck up too.
All the time.
Players fuck up too, Snoop. Shout out to everyone who survived, took a loss, or dealt with the Southern California fires, man. That was crazy. We talked about some of the guys in prison who were elected to go ahead and fight these fires. So I actually got two videos based on this. This is a guy explaining that he had, I want to say 19 years, and this helped him get his sentence cut a little bit. Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at that, and then I want to show you guys the reward that they gave some of the inmates. Let's take a look.
Denzel Patterson. I'm 32 years old. I was doing time in Folsom State Prison. I got 2 kids, so I decided to get some time off my sentence, change my life, you know. My sentence, I had got 19 years. Off the 19, I'm end up doing 8. I got this fire program gave me 2 years off my sentence, and I come home in 2 more years now. So it's been going good for me. It's a stress relieving. Could be sitting in a cell, you know. It could be worse. I feel good about it. It's free. Look around. We're not in jail or anything. We're free. It's freedom. It's freedom out here. I feel good about it. Giving back, you feel good to give back, you know?
Shout out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him being able to, participate in that. You know what I'm saying? Ron Lee Carnegie in the house. Kiana Allen's in the house. KK in the house. Ashley Hopkins is in the house. But somebody who really, really was proud of those firefighters, boss, is John Legend. Shout out John Legend. So John Legend, boss, said, you know what? I'm proud of these niggas fighting these fire. Fly me out there to where they at fighting these fires. I'ma sing to these niggas. Let's take a look.
Know which way to go, 'cause we're ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, this time we'll take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, this time we'll take.
Shout out John Legend over here on the fuck with the inmates. Free all the guys. Everybody got somebody like Dale. Shout out John Legend, but I don't think I would have sat at the table with John just singing in my face. This time we'll take it slow. I would have listened. I just would have stood back a little bit. Would you have been right at the front table, Buff? I think you muted us, boss. Did you mute us?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you say? You would have sang along with John?
Fuck no. You wouldn't have been at no motherfucking table. You ain't serenading me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
We're just ordinary people.
No, you're not ordinary.
Nigga, I stabbed 3 motherfuckers to get here.
Ain't nothing ordinary about this shit.
And I'm gonna stab the bitch who snitched on me when I get home, John. But this is beautiful, my nigga. This is beautiful that you sing it right there. You know what I'm saying? My nigga John. But shout out to niggas who go fuck with the inmates. So that's solid as fuck. We definitely appreciate that. Two things that boss does not like. One is bald-headed bitches and the other...
Big back, big back, big back.
Boss does not like big ass backs. There is a social media influencer by the name of... Where's she at? Let me see. Dank DeMoss says that she ordered a Lyft trying to get somewhere and was refused service due to her weight. Let's take a look.
Driver denied me service. BC of my size.
What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What am I doing about my money?
I'm going to cancel you. You're not going to be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another lift?
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired. This lift truck.
Should that... You wrong. You already like... Should the driver be able to deny someone a ride due to him eyeballing their size in his back seat, boss?
Hell yeah. Why not? It's his car. Should be able to deny what the fuck he want.
Well, she's lawyered up and she's seeking action. I guess she's seeking action against Lyft, because what? How much suing can she do of the man?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he doing Lyft. Niggas getting money that do Lyft.
Yeah, you can't get no compact car. Ain't no fucking way, boy. Ain't no fucking way.
We're going to push the seat back and ride in front. Somebody said, bitch, this is Lyft, not forklift.
That's crazy.
D1 is in the house. Monique Gibbons in the house. Miss Story's in the house. Anna Vartanian is in the house. Gullah Geechee Lotto is in the house. Secret Menu Podcast on a hump day. We in this thing, man. Let's talk about a few things. As you guys know, Boss has given up liquor in 2025. I have cut back extremely. I've cut back all the way. But I think I might have picked the wrong goddamn time, because Popeyes and Don Julio
Don't tell me no shit.
Say what? Have announced a collaboration. So I see this shit. I'm like, what the fuck could they possibly do? Popeyes and Don Julio. So this is what they did. Together. I guess Don Julio has some shit at Popeyes. I don't know, what is that? A Resposado wings? What? Some kind of strawberry mocktail.
How can they serve that?
And a Resposado flavored chicken. Because I don't think there's no alcohol. Mocktail means there's no alcohol in the drink. But I think they can put a little tequila in the chicken batter. Resposado, I quit at the wrong goddamn time. Goddamn Popeyes. Cause I don't need, cause if I can't drink, if I'm stopping drinking, I can't be going to eat Popeyes. Two bad motherfuckers, two very bad things for you to come together to fuck you off your health. Tequila and fried chicken, that's crazy than a motherfucker.
That's bizarre.
I would like to try one of the wings, but I won't, boss. I won't. I would like to try one of the motherfuckers though. When this shit drop? Limited edition menu in select U.S. restaurants. Landing in New Orleans. New Orleans, you motherfuckers. Okay, landing in New Orleans, home of Popeyes. You know what? It'll be in New Orleans Super Bowl week. So this is limited cities. This is some shit they doing for for Super Bowl. They trying to draw. It's too much good. It's too much good food in New Orleans. So they had to, they had to try to come with something to get niggas to come over there. Niggas ain't know. That nigga Kurt took me to some shit under a bridge somewhere, nigga. I'm like, bruh, it's niggas he was like, bruh. We got in there, nigga, they in there frying the fish. Oh my God. Then he took me to a gas station. This gas station had sweet potatoes. Oh my God. All kind of shit. All that French Creole shit I can't pronounce, you know what I'm saying? That touffees and all that shit. There's too much good food in New Orleans. Kiana Allen with the 300 stars. She said that gotta be AI is real. No, that's real. That's definitely a real thing. Danae Sears in the house. Chloe is in the house. That's a real thing. Before we go any further, man, I just want to send a shout out and prayers up to my partner family, man. Rest in peace, my boy Life. Y'all might know him as Andy, you know what I'm saying? The tweaker in Trap House. The white guy who popped out the bushes on me. That's my dog, though. I knew my dog for over 28 years, you know what I'm saying? Met him at my boy Terrorizer House as a rapper first. And we just been cool all these years. A few years back, I'm putting together the Trap House shit, and I'm like, I need a funny white guy, and I see him. You know what I'm saying? His name is Ryan Gomez. He ain't white, but he looks white. You know what I'm saying? So I hit him. I'm like, bro, will you do this little shit for me? And he pulled up, man. No hesitation. 28 years later, like, we ain't hung out, ain't talked much. We say little shit here and there to one another. You know what I'm saying? But my boy pulled up, bro, and I just saw the other day. Matter of fact, Ken Dog is the one who posted it, boss. Your boy Ken Dog, you know what I'm saying? Posted it that my guy passed away in his sleep, but you know what I'm saying? Funny fucking dude, hilarious dude, always had a goddamn joke, you know what I'm saying? And you will be missed. I know a lot of motherfuckers gonna miss you, bro. And rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Ryan.
Somebody else who also passed, we want to say rest in peace to, is Barry Michael Cooper. A lot of people don't know that he is the famed writer and producer who wrote New Jack City. I just watched that again this weekend. New Jack City, Above the Rim, and Sugar Hill. You know what I'm saying? That's New Jack City, Above the Rim, and Sugar Hill. There's 3 power-ass movies. And a lot of people will go, if I had to put these in order, I'm going New Jack City, Sugar Hill, Above the Rim. A lot of people would probably put Above the Rim higher. Sugar Hill wasn't that big of a movie, but it was powerful, and it was a bond between 2 brothers who loved a drug addict daddy. One still selling him drugs, one trying to, it was just a cold, Sugar Hill was a cold storyline, man. Rest in peace to him, though, man. Rest in peace to everybody we lost this year already, 2025. We even took some L's, man. Already, bro. Man. It's hump day. Let's get to some shit. Wayfair, boss? Is that what you told me? What did you tell me to watch out for the other day? It wasn't Temu. It was one of them other ones.
Wayfair.
Wayfair, count your motherfucking days, because I think this is Wayfair. This nigga done took this shit to the goddamn news. Anybody else would have just took this L and been like, goddamn. This nigga, he is not having it. He wants his $86 and some change back. He ordered a power drill set on the internet, and this is what he got. Let's take a look.
See a picture's worth 1,000 words.
All of these, this here from them.
But not when you ordered a drill.
This is a picture of what they sent me.
That's right. Sylvester Franklin ordered a drill from AliExpress. And what he got was a printed photo of the drill he ordered. But it gets worse.
I paid $22.97 for a pressure washer, and this is what I get.
What even is that?
This is a screw. It's a wrench to screw the screw out the wall with.
Franklin has been going back and forth with AliExpress since he ordered the items in November, but throughout everything, still hasn't received a refund. So we started looking into AliExpress, and we found the company is a subsidiary of Alibaba, sometimes called the Amazon of China. In 2021, the Office of the United States Trade Representative added AliExpress to its list of notorious markets for counterfeiting and piracy. The business also has a D- rating with the Better Business Bureau, and in 2024, the state of Georgia's Consumer Protection Division received 3 complaints against the company. One of the people who complained, saying they never received the item.
They done got this nigga. How many sets of drills on paper do you think they done sold to motherfuckers?
Oh, shit.
1,000 times. I need a scam like this. These is the kind of scams that I need, that nobody gets hurt.
That's crazy. That's just bananas. AliExpress need their ass.
It was AliExpress too, you right.
AliExpress need their ass whooped.
Well, motherfuckers is lucky my criminal days is over, boss. Cause these motherfuckers, they got some new cold shit. I seen this lady give a motherfucker she thought was one of them actors. She gave this nigga like $180,000. Like, bitch, you can get the real me for the 100. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's berserk right there, bro, for real. That's like the lady that thought she was dating Tyler Perry.
Right. Bitch, you think...
That's crazy.
Boss, I know you be against innovation. And I know you don't be fucking around with certain shit, but I think I found something you might fuck with. Because you have Ring. What's your home camera system? Is it Ring or is it something else?
I know, I got Brinks.
It's called what?
Brinks.
Oh, Brinks, okay. Shout out Brinks. I got Ring. You got Brinks, but you do fuck with home security and shit. You got cameras and shit around your thing. This motherfucker they are calling the guard dog of home security. Because no matter where you put the cameras, boss, there's some blind spots in your shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's a door ajar, a window ajar. This motherfucker goes around the entire house the whole time you're gone. Let's take a look. The $1 million question though is, boss, would you have one of those in your home?
No.
You wouldn't fuck with that one? It can get to them hard to hide corners and shit though. It can look under the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't. I'm cool. I don't think I'm fucking
Fuck
with
it. If you don't see it at the entryways, you don't care?
No, because, I mean, I don't have too many. If I got a blind spot at my house, then I fucked up.
Okay,
I got too many cameras.
Okay, you got too many. Okay.
Yeah, I got cameras that's hidden that niggas don't see. I got cameras on top of cameras, so you see.
But what if you just? What if you out with the homies and they're like, we on our way out tonight, and you like, damn, let me look and see what I got in my closet. And you just fly that motherfucker around and look through the. Okay, yep, them jeans is hanging. That's hanging. I'm wearing that.
I have a special selection in my closet.
You already got it
of shit that I don't wear in Fresno. If I needed something to wear, I'll pull it out to wear.
Okay, he already got it.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think of a way to get this nigga to buy one, y'all.
Nah, that's good.
Cause that motherfucker can just fly around the house, you know what I'm saying? Shonda Maxey in the house. She says, "I know Nas is glad he invested in Ring. He definitely, that nigga did invest in Ring early on. Nas definitely invested in Ring early on. Home security is a motherfucker, man. Boss, we talked about Jello signing the $13 million deal, $8 million guaranteed, and a lot of people said, why would Def Jam do that when he only has one goddamn song? Well, it appears that Jello has leaked, premiered a new bop. Let's see what it sounded like.
Oh, that's what it sounded like.
Do he got another one on his hands?
It sounds like the other one.
It can sound like he a No Limit Soldier, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like the other one. I don't know. I don't get
Def
it.
Jam
I
is
get
seeing
it.
something I can't see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's gonna work out for the $8 million.
They gonna run it into the ground.
They gonna run it for the $8 million.
They gonna run it
that.
into the motherfucking ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, their $8 million is gonna get their $8 million work.
The first song is really working though. I can't even lie because I'm in the grocery store and I see some young girls, probably 13, 14, and they jump their ass in the handy cart. You know the shit that black people always in? That's supposed to be for people with disabilities, but y'all always in the grocery store. I see niggas in that motherfucker all the time. Like, bro, leave that shit up there for somebody mama that need that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these young girls, they probably 13, 14. They jumping that motherfucker. And I might swerve into something. Whoa. And I hear it, I'm like, okay, you got the kids, you got them. You got the women, you got them. So you got girls and kids. And I say, yeah, they fucking with that. They sliding around the motherfucking
that is hilarious.
Walmart to that shit. Warning, trigger warning. This next video has some language that could offend some people. Trigger warning, we're only playing it for research and response purposes. This lady is Scott Storch's wife. She's gone viral. A lot of people might not have known who she was at first. They just show her arguing and cussing out valet drivers, and then it goes viral. Come to find out, she's Scott Storch, the famed producer of Still Dre, Gwen Stefani, Eve, many people. She's his baby mother. And this is the incident, and then this is her rebuttal. Let's take a look.
What did you say again about us getting kicked out?
You're a wetback.
What else?
Got it? Wetback.
What else?
Trump is doing good things. You guys rape people.
Yeah.
You guys rape and kill people.
Right?
Take your $50 and suck dick. Give me my change. I'm rich, you're poor. Difference.
You're a poor soul.
Yep, poor.
You're a poor soul. Deixa a dela. Não, joga o carro dela lá na casa do cara.
Wanna record me, bitch? Wanna fucking record me? Shut the fuck up. I didn't touch you. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Give me my keys.
You just give her...
Get the fuck out of my fucking... I'm really tired of the DMs and the comments I left my house yesterday in PJs, as you can tell, looking crazy. And when I was walking out of a scrub, the valet guy grabbed my ass, and I should have just punched him. I was thinking about my child and not wanting to go to jail. So I lashed out and I called him a wetback. And I'm so wrong for that, but I felt so violated. I should have just shut my mouth, called the police, and that's it. So basically, I'm explaining to everybody, I am sorry for what I said. I've been around Mexicans, dated Mexicans my whole life. My parents are immigrants. I am the farthest thing from racist possible. So crazy how sickening the internet is. I've explained so many times, I'm the farthest thing from racist possible. I've had nothing but Mexican Spanish boyfriends.
Fucking mistake. Like, with my mouth, I'm the farthest thing from racist. Like, is this what you guys wanted from me? You guys are affecting everybody in my life right now. Like, I am taking accountability, like, full. Like, please, enough. I'm going to apologize to the man that grabbed my ass. I don't even care.
Do you believe she meant what she said, or in that heated moment?
Fuck no.
Wait, you don't believe she meant what she said?
No, she didn't mean that shit.
I'm talking about in the first video, her.
She meant all that. She said it and meant it with, and said it with emphasis.
Okay.
She meant it. Fuck you crying for.
So you don't believe anyone grabbed her glutes?
No.
What do you think the dispute was over? She's like, why would I be?
Because she was mad. White woman mad. That's what it is. What I tell you, who fuck?
She says she's Ukrainian, boss. She's not white.
That's still white. That's still white. European, Ukrainian, all that. You white. You're still white. You're still white. You're fucking white. I don't care how she looks at it. She knew exactly what the fuck was coming out of her mouth. And she said it with emphasis. It wasn't about nobody, because a motherfucker that got her ass grabbed would have said, why'd you put your motherfucking hands on me, you fucking wetback? Excuse my language. But that's what the motherfucker would have said if that was really what it was. That's not what it was. She's trying to cop out.
That kind of fucked me up too, because there's nowhere in the video do you say grab my fucking ass, motherfucker. You grab my fucking ass, and then beep 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 beep. You never mention your cheeks in that video.
Nobody grabbed her dirty ass cheeks. Little dirty rabbit.
That's crazy that you do something like that and then come back and try to victimize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's no business. You said what you said.
That's a heavy accusation to put on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Now you call him not only did you call him a wetback, you call him a sexual predator.
Yeah, she said all that in the first video.
Crazy.
You guys are rapists, but she was saying rapist and this. She was saying that, but she never said you groped me, grabbed me, or touched me. Now you're saying somebody grabbed you, touched you physically, and that's why you're doing what you're doing. If you're lying, because I can't, you know how they say women are the most unprotected creatures on this. No, that's the black woman. You ain't black. My bad. But I don't want to look like I am not recognizing or accepting the fact that she says, hey, I was violated and grabbed. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody here believes her. Is there anybody in the comments that believes that she may have been violated? Gerald Martin's in the house. Zab Judah's in the house. Julie's in the house. She says, Happy New Year's, y'all. It's my New Year's today, and y'all my podcast family, so that means you too. Happy New Year, Julie.
Yes, sir.
Delano Hopkins says, sounds like a Trumpster. I don't like how they just throw Trump into this. Like, Trump had nothing to do with that.
Hey, back up. Why every time something goes wrong with a dirty white rabbit, Trump is something about Trump?
And I don't think he had
Y'all need to
anything
stop,
to do
bro.
with that. Mandy McIntyre's in the house. Darlene Johnson's in the house. Yeah, I don't think that had anything. I think she leaned on Trump just like she leaned on somebody sexually assaulting her after the fact. I think she's fucked up for throwing Trump in there. I think she's fucked up for throwing a sexual assault in there. I think she just disagreed with probably the price of parking or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
She was already mad about something, so she had to lash out on somebody and lashed out on the Mexican men.
Yeah, that's
it.
crazy, man.
She lashed out on them Hispanics, and them Hispanics didn't do nothing to her but do their job.
That's crazy.
She better go take a dip in the get right pool and get back.
Get right.
That's crazy.
Darlene says, do y'all go on TikTok Live? No, we don't, because the system we use TikTok doesn't allow us to multi-stream. Like as you're watching us on either Facebook or YouTube, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch now simultaneously. All three. TikTok only wants you to go live on their platform at once. So we're working on that. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this though, because I shouted out some people that we lost. Prayers for Too Short, man. His brother was killed earlier today in East Oakland, man. Oakland is crazy. What they're saying is Oakland Police Department identified the victim, 61-year-old Wayne Shaw. Sources who have knowledge of the investigation and the victim said Shaw was the older brother of Oakland rapper Too Short, whose real name is Todd Shaw for sure. Wayne Shaw was shot and killed around 7 a.m. in the 1200 block of 49th Avenue near East 12th Street. Oakland police were sent to the area after receiving multiple reports of a shooting and alerts from a shot spotter system. Force entry, what they're saying. One of the sources said Shaw was operating a marijuana grow house in the area where he was shot. They said he was also living in the warehouse. They believed it was an attempted robbery. Based on the Oakland Police Department's preliminary investigation, it appears that the suspects tried to use a vehicle to force their way into a property where Shaw was at. Shaw exited the building and was confronted by the suspects who shot him down. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So they probably thought the grow house was empty. You know how niggas put chains on the door and then drive off the door? Or crash through that motherfucker, tried to grab it, and he in there sleeping in the warehouse. That's crazy, man. Prayers up for Short and his family.
Extra crazy, though.
And I saw people in the comments like, well, why is his brother operating in a grow house? Like, that's his brother. He's a grown-ass man, though. Every celebrity sibling doesn't want to stand right next to them and pay me to be your hype man, pay me to carry your luggage, pay me to be... Every celebrity sibling doesn't do that. So when people ask shit like, well, why is his brother still in Oakland? It's niggas' grandmas still in Compton. Suge mama still lived in Compton for years and years. Like, I don't know why. And who's to say he was going to take his brother to do whatever? Like, maybe his brother made a lot of money with that. Maybe he had a love for grow houses and was selling to cannabis clubs for millions. We don't know what that was. So I don't understand why people always blame the richer sibling. Like, I don't get it, bro.
You know, they got to blame somebody. It's always a finger being pointed somewhere. And I think that's the biggest problem. We always try to find the reason for why this happened or why that happened, instead of saying the reason is some ignorant motherfuckers ran in and killed them. That's it. That's the reason. There's no other reason. There's no why was he this and why was they that. No, none of that.
61. He been just fine. He didn't start selling weed yesterday.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. You niggas. I'm gonna take a small break and say this. I love Oakland. I go out there probably every other year. Motorcycle function. all my motorcycle people out there, I fuck around. But that place needs help. It needs some type of fucking help. Somebody has to go in there and help them people because it is terrible over there, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's terrible. The kids don't have no resources. They don't have things to, like, the only thing they know is we're going to rob and kill people. Like, that's crazy, kid. And shout out, though. Advanced Peace started out there. So right. they was cleaning it up. The way Advanced Peace got to Fresno, I went and got a van, and shout out to TJ Tamer, got us to get in this class out in Oakland and learn all that stuff. Like, and he showed us Baba, the guy that was doing the class. We call him Baba. He showed us it works. That was working. I don't know what happened, but I think they took away the funding for that. But something needs to help. Something got to give. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, they showed a lady. She owned a. Was it a Chick-fil-A? It was some kind of restaurant that was a common ass restaurant. Maybe it was a McDonald's. It was something common, but she's the owner. She, out of 365 days, she had 300 days the police were called to that motherfucker due to an assault or a robbery or a bipping, or I'm like, God damn, bro. And they had to close that motherfucker. And it's areas here in Las Vegas that are like that, where they terrorize the Walmart. I've never seen a Walmart. They closed the whole Walmart. The motherfuckers would not stop stealing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. D1, I don't think JP went with us out there. I think it was me, you, CC, Tamer, Stephanie, Big Woods, and Stennis. I don't think JP went with us. Did JP? I can't remember if JP went with us. I know we went to Oakland in the van for that. I can't remember.
He's saying JP brought it to me, and I told him we need to peep him. He's saying JP the one who put it on the table.
I don't know. I know TJ was the one that knew them people out there because she was working with Faith in the Valley, and Faith in the Valley knew something about them. So I don't know. They did it in between there, but I know we all went. We got a van and we all rode our ass out.
Right, niggas went. Somebody brought it to the table. Niggas went. We're just ordinary people. What if you got there and the niggas started singing that?
I would have walked out.
You got to Oakland, this old girl like Tamer like, hey, meet John. Hey, we'll have a seat, fellas. Have a seat. We're just ordinary people. Niggas, you crazy. All right, boss, it's about that time. Is you ready, man?
We ain't did it in a while. Let's do it.
Did it in a while. Let's motherfucking do it. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. It's about that time. It's about that time. You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time now.
Ask Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Don't even worry about that.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you too.
It's time now.
Ask Dr. Real.
Time for some Ask Dr. Real, sending you scenarios, stories, situations, whatever it is you got going on in your life, your friend's life, your baby mama's life, whoever's life. Send your stories, situations, whatever, to either my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall.
Remain
Remain anonymous.
And if you don't know what that means we won't tell them people this is your black ass calling. Let's tell them your business.
You feel me? All right, boss. This young lady says, my best friend has been my best friend for 20 plus years. We've never so much as had a disagreement. Right or wrong, we got each other's back. I just recently had a conversation, however, with an ex-boyfriend from about 7 years ago who pretty much just cut me off with no explanation. After the small talk, I get right to the point. That has been a stain on my brain. Nigga, why? He tells me that one night while I was passed out drunk, him and best friend did that naked dance. She told him that he had two options. She was gonna tell me what happened or he would end it because he didn't deserve me, and she was sure that he had done it before. My issue is, after all of this time, why has she never said anything about it? Do I now confront her about it, or should I cut her off the way she made me do him? It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to ask Dr. Red. Test me with some pussy. So pretty much these two young ladies have been best friends for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? About 7 years ago, one was involved with a gentleman. And out of the blue, he ups and just ends the relationship. Ghoster. Ends the relationship. She never understood why. She recently runs into him or ran into him online. 7 years later, she says she has a conversation with an ex. How she found the ex, I'm not sure. But she's having this conversation with an ex. She cut through the small talk quick and just said, hey, nigga, why? Why did you just leave me without an explanation? Stop fucking with me. What happened? It's been bothering me. I want to know. He says, man, you was in there passed out one night, me and your besties. Me and your bestie ain't nothing but mammals. So we did it like they do it on the Discovery Channel. You know what I'm saying? Knocked the bestie down one night while they was passed out drunk, but the bestie, instead of coming clean, tells him, hey, you got two options. Either I'm going to tell her what happened, and we going to deal with the consequences of it, or you cut her off, you leave her alone because I think you've been doing this. You don't deserve her. But you don't deserve her either, but whatever. She told him, you don't deserve her, and I feel like if you did it with me, the best friend, you're doing this with other women. You don't deserve my best friend. So he said, rather than go through the fire, you know what I'm saying? He just cut the shit out. He just cut it all off. And now that the best friend knows, what she wants to know from you, boss, is does she confront her about what happened 7 years ago, or does she cut her off like she made him do her? It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you all been waiting for. Secret Menu Podcast on a hump day. It's time to ask Dr. Real.
Let's say, I'm going to say this to you. What's in the past should stay in the past. If your relationship has been this good, don't fuck it up based on some shit that happened already. I don't know how long ago this had happened with y'all, but it's already happened. It's over with. And as far as telling her about it, or even bringing it up to her, or cutting her off because she did it, I wouldn't say cut her off. I would, if you thick as thieves, like you say, I would tell her, hey, you found out what happened, and it's in the past, but tell her how you feel. Like you feel like you should have came to me with it or whatever. So any mishaps like this will never be another mishap again, because now if this happened, you can come to me and tell me it happened. Like you should be more enough to me to let me know that this what went on, and be able to be a woman about it to tell me. But I will tell you this. Pay close attention to the people you keep around you. Some of them people are people that's going to do things that's going to hurt you. So understand that you are capable of being hurt by somebody that you're allowing that close to you, because some shit happens that we say shouldn't happen, but they still happen. And when they happen, it's because people make shit happen. Remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Is the best friend just as janky as the nigga is for fucking? Or was it just... Because if she's passed out drunk and he fucks on her best friend, right? Mm-hmm. It might have just been everybody's drunk in this motherfucker tonight. But she tells him, you don't deserve her. Do you deserve her? Does the best friend deserve her as a best friend? If he didn't deserve her as a girlfriend anymore, you gave that pussy away.
It's hard to say, because I'm gonna say this. It's hard to say if she even deserves her as well. That's why I say you got to pay attention to who you got close to you. You got to pay attention to who you letting in your life, and who you allowing around people that you care about or you care for. So she's just as janky in my book. In my book, you're just as janky. And I might even say this, you're more janky.
Right.
You're more janky.
It's close, but you're more janky.
It's close, but you're more janky. Because you decided to say, hey, if you don't tell, I'm going to tell, and it's going to fuck up some shit. You made him make a decision so it wouldn't affect you. You understand what I'm saying?
Get him from around us, so I don't gotta feel guilty when he's around. So I don't have to feel right. So that's what makes you more janky. So even if he was doing it, you'll do it again. So that leads me to the next question. I'm glad you did that.
You'll do it again.
Do you think that's the first time she done gave one of her friends, boyfriends, or the guy because everybody's not a boyfriend, but the guy the guy she dealing with or feeling, you think she done probably gave another one of them some pussy before? 20 years. In 20 years, this only happened once?
No, it's happened more than once. It's been happened more than once. And I'm saying this based on this, because the way she did that, it didn't happen more than once. So that's what I'm saying. She's probably a person that watches the other friend. And you got that one friend that likes the niggas that you like too. And she don't talk as much about that shit because she's like, whatever, not that nigga. And as soon as that nigga say, hey, her drawers done flew off her motherfucking ass before her socks did. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch, like I say, you gotta watch some of them people that you keep around you, because this ain't something that just happened. This is something that's probably been happening. You just don't know it.
So we gotta do this though. For the ladies and the lady perspective, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Could she just have been testing him with that pussy? Could she just be like,
the test wouldn't be to give it to him though.
Just get right to where he was about. Yeah. But see, if the dick never go in, what you be saying?
Yeah, if you don't see me do it, I ain't did it.
Right. So if she jumped up and said, aha, nigga, you was finna fuck me, and she run in the living room, best friend, wake up. Best friend, wake up. This nigga was finna fuck me. He like, I don't put no dick in this bitch. This bitch is lying. So it's her getting the dick, the proof to say, nigga, you don't deserve my best. Is she sacrificing that pussy for the greater good of her best friend, boss?
No, she's sacrificing that pussy so she can get a nut. and I'm not saying that just to be funny or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, if that was the case,
it's nothing about your best friend.
If that was the case, you could have did something more or different than say, okay, I gave him some pussy,
right? And
now you got to stay away from my best friend. You don't deserve her. Well, why do you deserve her, bitch? You gave me the pussy.
Right.
I didn't take it.
And it ain't even that. You don't love her as a best friend. But this is it right here, though, boss. This is it right here. This is it. Because if you don't, as a man, right? He slipped up and fucked her partner. He don't love her. He don't love her. From their point of view, he don't love her. Her road dog, her bestie for 20. So 20, what's 20 minus 7? 13. For 13 years at this point, my dog. For 13 years at this point, your girl gave your man some pussy. But she love you. She wants... I guarantee they won't say she don't love me as a friend. Well, she loved me. She just wanted what... It'll be so fucked up that it's impossible for this nigga to have loved her. And maybe he didn't love her like that because he walked away from it. He didn't fight for it. But I'm just saying, somebody else in that same situation might love her and slip up. But he'll be told, you don't love her. But the best friend is still told that you're my bestie, you love me, we love each other, and she gave somebody some pussy. Even her, as she wrote us to tell us what happened, she's still speaking highly of her best friend.
Right.
She would have never spoke that way about a nigga if it was just a regular relationship thing. So that's kind of crazy. D1 says, damn, the Black Hawk helicopter. Yeah, we saw that crash. I don't know if Boss seen it, but I seen it just as we was getting on. I seen it. Really wasn't no details. At first, I saw Jet, and then I saw American Airlines. So I don't know if that was a passenger plane that hit a helicopter or if it was a jet that hit a helicopter, but there was a crash somewhere I saw. But back to you, Dr. Real. People, I mean, I know the answer. I think I was asking, is it possible for her to still love her as a friend even though she gave her nigga some pussy? I think it's just like...
It's always going to be, it's always going to be, that's my girl. I got love for my girl. Yeah, she did some shit. That was what she did, but oh well, that's still my bitch. You know what I mean? It's the nigga. It's the nigga part of it. The nigga shouldn't do. And then I feel like this. A lot of people, I think a lot of people look at it as he owes you nothing. She don't owe you nothing. He owes you something because he made a promise to you about whatever y'all had going on. And so you can't be mad at the other person because she did it. That's how a lot of people see it. You know what I mean? But for that to be your dog, your best friend, she should have been old enough to be your dog and your best friend and let you know, like, bitch, we was fucked up and nigga slid up on it and I gave him something.
Y'all
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
together the next time.
Right. Right, and I think that was the whole ordeal in that situation. That she just didn't tell it, and then pushed him away, so she doesn't have to deal with the repercussions of.
God damn it, William Halford is in the motherfucking house. My nigga Hennessy is in the house. So overall, you think she should have the conversation, or just it's water under the bridge? Keep an eye on this bitch, but.
I mean, explain to her about, the situation, first of all. Let her know I know the situation. I know what happened. But then explain to her, if we dogs like that, that's something you should have been able to come to me and tell me. Like, fuck all the other shit. Yeah, you pushed the nigga away, but that's irrelevant. Because couldn't nobody push the nigga away if the nigga was solid with me anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She might have wanted
she
it.
Could,
she still
she
was
probably
happy to talk
still,
to him now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that could have happened, and she could have looked at it and said, you know what? Okay, I'm going to give both of y'all a second chance on behalf of, I fuck with both of y'all. I fuck with y'all. Yeah, that happened, so be it. We ain't going to let it happen again.
Do you think they would have been able to function? Like,
no. That wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, her man coming around.
She was gonna think always. Yeah. She was gonna think always that.
But give her the option to get rid of you, bitch, or keep her man. Cause she might have said, "I'm gonna work this out with him, and then we'll hang out without him." Type. It could have been. Right. It could have been some other shit.
Could have been all kind of.
Earl
shit.
The squirrel in the house, missing Nate, is in the house. She said, "Not Hennessy yet. That was my nigga name for a minute, man." Hennessy the stripping P.
You is fucking stupid.
My nigga William Halford is in this motherfucker, babe.
You is stupid as fuck. He said Hennessy the motherfucker P. He get out that motherfucker. Yeah, that bitch gives the money and so am I.
My nigga is in this bitch.
Yeah.
Let me see, man. What we got here? It was something I wanted to play. Where did it go? It wasn't this nigga. Oh. It was this nigga right here, man. Over the weekend, there were 200 plus immigration ICE raids in Chicago on Saturday. On Sunday, boss, there was over 1,000. Over 1,000. Shit's crazy. There's a bunch of videos of motherfuckers being detained, being hauled off, kids crying, teenage kids asking, where are you taking my parents? Because they're legal, because I guess they were born here, but the parents aren't. So people are being snatched and taken away from their homes. This guy, the internet's saying he voted for Trump. I don't see him in a video anywhere say he voted for Trump. So that's allegedly. Don't judge it by the headline. But he say he need to work something out. Trump, if you are available, can we work some shit out? They came and got his wife. Let's take a look.
They turned off the cameras, excuse my language, and then they took my wife.
This man who wished not to be identified says his wife is from Venezuela and has lived in the United States for a few years. She was one of 3 people taken from this home. I'm told the 2 others were men who worked in construction. You see them here. This video, only 1 minute and 52 seconds long, we do not see his wife being removed from the home. But this is a picture of her that he keeps in his wallet. Her name is Vianis Ramirez, and he says she was in the process of
I know that ass fat in Venezuela. That ass just be different. It's kind of crazy. I can't imagine, like, because what are your options? Your options are you have to now move there. But if they're content, because you know how motherfuckers go over to other countries, they marry motherfuckers, and then they can now had a citizenship because they married somebody here, right? Is it too late to marry them if they've been called over here already? It's probably it's probably fucked
It's
up.
a crime. It's a crime now. See, that's what people not understand. Being in the country illegally is a crime. So when he says we're going to get the criminals, if you're over here illegal, you're a criminal. Like, I don't know what kind of math people do and why they get so mad at some these people.
Because we're supposed to be the land of the Frito.
Listen, we still have laws with the land of the free.
So there's a way that you're
laws.
supposed to come.
There's
get
a
your
way you
citizenship.
come here. There's a way you do it. When you're doing it the way you, that's like me saying, okay, there's a law that says I can't just walk in the bank and steal some shit, and I'm going to go to jail.
Yeah, that's what your black ass is going to do. You might get
There's
shot.
a law
so yeah.
that says if you come over here illegally, you're going to go to jail.
See that?
So what's the
That's
difference?
one because that. I mean, there's no difference. But that's like my only thing. I hate to see these families and these mothers and shit. Even this dude with his wife. I hate to see that for him. Because I'm just a believer that God's green earth is for everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I hate that they found a way to divide the territories and you can't come here, you can't go here. But yeah, when I want to go to Nigeria, I got to have my passport and my shots and shit together. It's the same shit. They got rules over there too. I got to come through customs. I got to go through...
Come on.
To go to Jamaica, you gotta go through what you're supposed to. I can't
You
just
gotta go
swim
through the road. You just can't swim your ass over there.
To Jamaica, they're gonna fuck me up when they ask me what am I doing over here. So I do get it. I do understand the rules, and rules are important. However, something else that has been fucking people up is Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil was outside with these niggas, rounding motherfuckers up.
Nigga, what did you talk about?
Dr. Phil. I don't understand, but in this clip, one of the guys even recognizes that it's Dr. Phil arresting him. His hobby after TV, I guess. Let's take a look and figure out what the fuck is Dr. Phil doing.
Say that. Say that what? You have a person that thing. Sound. Say that sound? Yes.
Where you from?
Where I was born or where I'm from?
Where you born?
Thailand.
You been deported before from the United States?
No.
Never been deported?
But I've been in the system before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been charged with
Charged where?
before?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer.
Yeah. Are you a citizen?
My mom's a citizen.
Your mother's a citizen?
Yes.
But you're not?
Nope.
But you've never been deported before?
You Dr. Phil. You look like Dr. Phil.
Yeah? How do you know me?
No, I seen Dr. Phil, you know, on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is an example of sanctuary cities, right? We got an illegal alien convicted of sex crimes involving children. And he's walking the streets of Chicago. Again, the downfall.
It was taking a while. Did they get to the part where he asked that nigga, was he Dr. Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he got to that. I don't know what the fuck Dr. Phil is doing.
Because he just, Dr. Phil is just doing the interviews for his show. That's all. That's
Some American ass shit.
Yeah. How many times you been taken away from you? Are you illegal?
And I get it, but this is just the part I don't like.
See, that's what
and these aren't the videos that make me feel that way. The videos I hate is with like the kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones I don't like. And it's like I know the dangers of where they coming from. I know the cartel beheadings. I know the religious wars and shit that happen in Mexico. Like I know, like when you look up the world's highest murder rates on earth, Mexico has 4 in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's out of the whole motherfucking world. They have 4 in the top 5. If it's not 4 in the top 5, then it fluctuates, but it's at least 4 to 6 of them in like the top 10. But I assure you, the top cities for the most like murder in the world is Mexico, and it's crazy. But you gotta abide by the rules, though. You gotta abide by the rules. So it's a double-edged sword for me. Shout out my brown brothers, though, because some of my brown brothers do have a great sense of humor. And they went to TikTok to show us ways that they will hide if ICE do pull up on their motherfucking spot. Let's take a look. They crazy. They crazy. And they was pretty good, though. I don't think all of that was a joke. Some of them spots is real spots for getting low.
Right.
D1 said the food's gonna go up because there are a lot of workers who haven't been going to the fields and shit because for fear that the raids are coming. They trying to lay low until the raid stops. So D1 says that the cost of groceries are gonna go up. But there's also something else Trump is proposing that I didn't get the clip for, I don't think. He's proposing tariffs. He's proposing taking federal taxes away from the American people and taxing the foreigners, the foreigners who sell us imports and shit, right? That's what your federal tax. So your federal taxes are what goes to military, Social Security. That's the federal, right? Your state taxes are your roads, your police. That's your state. So he's proposing to take away the federal taxes and then put it on the foreign territories. And I looked at that and I said, that can work in our favor and it cannot work in our favor. Because I watched as he said why. He was like, America was once the richest nation. And American business owners were the richest. So I had to make it make sense. And so now I understand. If you took it away from the people, cool. All your federal tax withholdings on your check stay. But anything that's imported, so if you're buying anything that comes from another country, they're gonna raise the tax. They're gonna charge a higher price for it because they're being taxed more money for it now. So we kind of just pay it back in that regard. Meaning you kept your money from your taxes, but prices go up on all this shit. That's one way that we kind of lose. The second thing is, okay, well, nigga, buy American. And that's where I think that we make the American business owner richer, but the typical American business owner isn't us. It means that shit that we get imported that's in our Walmart, whether it's the socks or the t-shirts, shit that says made in China, which is all our t-shirts, Taiwan, our socks, our drawers, all our drawers and shit. Now Walmart opens these factories and they make these brands. Smith draws. I don't know. Now there's a bunch of new products in this motherfucker though that are American. So it's like, damn, they're a little cheaper than buying the drawers I like. I like polos, but they're made in Taiwan or whatever. I'm a body Smith drawers. You know what I'm saying? So that makes American businesses, it saves the consumer the money, but it's making the American businessman richer as well. But it's like us as black people now, although we are Americans, we kind of be left out of the business side of the shit. So I get the play, but I see how it can benefit and not benefit us also. What do you think about the tariff shit? Just briefly.
I think it's a great thing. I think we need that. I think we need to charge these people more money for what they bringing over here, because they're capitalizing and making more money off of us when they send that shit over here.
You don't believe that you'll be charged more money for it though?
No, because that it's going to be a give and take kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not just we're going to charge them extremely much more for what they're already paying. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's going to be considerable.
But I'm saying,
if they're taking away all taxes from every American in the country, they got to make that money, at least the last two fiscal years of it back in taxes from these motherfuckers.
But that's just not one country. That's all the countries.
It's whoever does business with us. A lot of
every
motherfuckers
country that does business with us.
Right. So you have to look at our main import.
No, we don't got. Don't look at the main. No, we don't want to look at the main, because now we're focusing on one. We're focused on the one.
No, I'm saying we're focusing on the shit we buy.
I'm talking. It's so much from everywhere. We buy from everywhere.
I mean, I don't. I know the shit that I buy the most is from like my electronics and shit is Taiwan.
All my
clothes
all my clothes come from Pakistan. Everything I have made comes from Pakistan.
So those are the motherfuckers that you look at who raise your price. So that's when you look at, okay, what's the average cost of my t-shirt? My t-shirt when I walk in Walmart or Target are usually a pack for $11.99. Now that pack becomes $16.99.
It's not a big jump though.
I mean, it's a $4 jump.
But that's not a big jump.
Do you see the way motherfuckers is crying about the price of eggs right now though? That is huge.
That's eggs, bro. You don't have to eat fucking eggs. You want eggs.
I do.
It's a difference.
But everybody wants to eat them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't bake bread without it. You can't make a pancake without it. You know what I'm saying? Eggs is involved in a lot of shit.
It's ways to do a lot of that you
I mean, it is, but conventionally, no. The average American and what they've been doing, no. If you own a bakery, my nigga, eggs is whooping your ass right now.
Listen, that's you're looking at something that for the average consumer is eggs. We're going to buy eggs, okay? And eggs are now $8. Well, let me say this: you're going to still spend your $8 because you want eggs. We were complaining when gas prices was $7.
Got it. I'm not saying you're not gonna spend your money. Yeah, I think you're missing my point. I'm not saying it's not. You're gonna buy what you need. You need gas. You're gonna buy it. But I'm just saying you're the little man though. As the consumer, you don't think it's wrong that these motherfuckers are. You put the price on them so they can raise the price on us. So you're getting paid from them, and now you're getting paid even more from us because this is the thing. Even though the eggs are from wherever or whatever, or the t-shirts or whatever, you say from Pakistan, right? They're from Pakistan, but Walmart's selling them to you. So they put a higher price on it, and then they put a higher price on it.
But they doing that now.
I'm not saying they not, bro. I'm just explaining this and breaking this down for people who don't understand. I'm not saying they're not, bro.
But this is the problem. We're worried about problems that's above our pay grade. That doesn't affect us.
What do you mean that don't affect you, nigga? I eat the eggs. What do you mean that don't affect me? I like eggs with my breakfast. That affects me if a dozen of eggs is $8.
This is what I'm
and
trying
it
to
used
show
to be
what does
$2.99.
This is what I'm saying. It doesn't affect you. When it affects you, that means it cripples what you got going on. That doesn't cripple you. You buy eggs because you want eggs. And if eggs is $8,
So just
and
stop
you want
eating
eggs.
No,
listen.
Fuck what they doing to us. Just stop eating
If
eggs.
you want eggs, you're gonna go get eggs. That's not because they went up to $8. It's not gonna stop you from going to buy eggs.
Right. I understand that. I do understand that. But what I'm saying is that don't make it right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying what makes what right or wrong. See that?
Just don't eat eggs. Don't solve the problem. So that means they just keep taxing us on everything. So we just stop buying the shit.
They're taxing us everywhere we go. Every time we turn around, they're taxing us. That's just part of what this shit is. If we play in this game, we understand they're taxing us every time they turn around.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on every time. It doesn't matter if it's eggs, if it's bread, milk. What happened when milk went up? Motherfuckers didn't stop buying milk. They still want to go buy the milk.
I understand that, but that don't mean play in my face. That's what I'm saying. Don't say, hey, you know what? We finna take this from y'all. Look, we gonna take federal taxes away from y'all. You get to keep your money, but nigga, you're gonna spend more.
No, but you're not.
How are you not?
That's what the people are trying to program other people to believe, that you're going to spend more. You're not.
I'm not trying to program nobody to do shit. I'm just saying me doing the calculations on my math is okay. I am a man without kids already. The tax shit they take out of my shit be crazy already. I don't have the dependents and shit. So okay, you gonna give me you finna give me this back. Boom. Right. Now you put it into other shit that I need.
What?
I'm just saying, you put it into other things that I need, whatever it is.
No, they don't put it into other things that you need. D, that's what I'm saying. That's where the mistaken
what do you mean?
It is, because you're saying that if they raise this up, it's going to raise this up for you.
Nigga, anytime there's a war, gas goes up. Like, this isn't me just making some shit up. This is what happens, bro.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Like, you've never seen this, like D1 just said, the people aren't going to work in the fields. They're going to have to raise the prices of vegetables. Like, you don't see where that could happen?
No, I don't. What they're going to have to do now is hire people and pay them well to do this now. That's it. They've been getting away with not paying motherfuckers for a long time.
Got it. So
they've been getting away with paying people
exactly. So listen to what I'm saying. If they have to now hire different people and pay more, you don't think they're gonna raise the prices of the fruit more to compensate what they were?
No, they shouldn't. But if they do, that's what they choose to do. They shouldn't.
Okay, but that's all I'm saying is we see it always happen.
It doesn't affect anything. Listen, greed is everywhere, bro. Period. Let's just put it there. Greed is everywhere.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just explaining to people why them taking taxes isn't doing us a favor if it's just going to come back on the back end.
Because if you're looking at it as that, because every time you look at something, okay, they're going to tax us on the back. They're not going to tax us now, but they're going to charge us higher. Then you're going to look at it that way and say,
it's not looking at it. It's just adding up my money. Meaning, okay, if I pay,
what if they tax tariffs? This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. If they tax tariffs, if they say, okay, we're going to tax tariffs a little more, but we're going to still take your federal taxes. We're going to still take your federal taxes. Are you going to be happy then?
That's not what's going on. I'm just talking about what's going on. That's not going on. What's going on is,
listen, all of it is just talk. All of it is just talk because nothing moved yet.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole other scenario I ain't thought about. I've thought about the scenario he sat on the stage and said he's putting into play. You know what I'm saying? No, that's the one I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying he's going to put in play, but ain't put in play yet.
Okay.
Because there's other places that he can tax. He can do a lot of taxing to get the federal tax back. It's trillions and trillions of dollars in the Pentagon that he can take away. Trillions. I'm talking about hundreds of trillions of dollars.
Right, then he gonna have to do it that way. When he says, "I'm gonna start taxing the motherfuckers," the other people, however it was worded, it was pretty much the motherfuckers who are selling us shit. Because that's pretty much what he said. The motherfuckers who selling this shit from foreign nations, we finna hit their ass instead. I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay, okay. Charge you more for it. And then when you charge you more for it, Target got to charge you more for it.
Not necessarily, bro.
I mean, historically, that's just how it worked, bro. Like, I've never seen it not work that way.
Even if you charge,
because that's just how this country functions. The logic behind listen to the logic that they're giving us now for the price of eggs. There's a shortage on them. Same egg, just ain't as many chickens that can produce them, but it's less chickens, less eggs. Charge a motherfucker more. It's the same egg I would have bought last week. But you're telling me I have to pay you 50? No, that ain't even 50, because if it was $3.99 a motherfucker's $8. A 60% raise because it's less of them. Not, it's harder to get them to you.
What you mean it's less of them? The same amount of
They're
eggs.
saying no, it's not. They're saying it's a shortage on eggs because there was some bird flu shit that happened with chickens, which is why there's less eggs, which is why there's an egg shortage, because there are less chickens. Millions of chickens died or got sick.
You're still getting 12 eggs, though.
You're still getting the same egg or 18, whatever that is, but they're saying there's less of them for you to buy is what I'm saying is. So we used to have each week there was, let's say there's a 1 million eggs a week produced. Now they're saying, we only can produce 250,000 eggs a week. We got to charge you more. All that tells you is we ain't making as much money as we was making on y'all per week on the eggs, so now we gonna charge you motherfuckers for the money we're losing on eggs. That's all that's happening, bro. It's the same egg. It's not a problem with transportation getting us the eggs. It's not a problem with making the egg. It's just we got less eggs to sell, motherfuckers. And we ain't finna take the loss.
It has to be a problem with making the egg if we're getting less of the egg.
It's chickens that got sick and died.
So that means it's less eggs
but the eggs that's like this. That's like you saying this, bro. I went and picked up some weed. I usually have 2 pounds of weed for sale. My ounce is $100, Joe. Joe, pull up. Let me get an ounce. It's $100, Joe. I go to Oakland this week. My plug say, I ain't got 2 pounds for you, bro. I only got 1 pound. I get back to Fresno with my 1 pound, and Joe say, let me get my ounce. I need $200 per ounce now. Nigga, why? It's the same weed. Because I ain't got 2 of them. Same weed.
That's how it works. That's how it works. In the dope game, when the price of the dope goes up.
Okay, if you agree it's the same egg. Nothing changed about this. There's nothing here.
How it works,
okay,
bro.
Exactly. But for the people who don't understand how that works, I just want them to understand what they do.
That's how it works. Yeah, when it's a drought, the price go up.
So that's all I said was I don't have 1 million eggs to sell y'all.
When it's a drought,
with this 250,000 eggs, I'm still finna make what I would have made if I had my million, and that's all I'm saying. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So that's the logic of this. So with that being said, I don't understand why you don't believe if they take taxes away, they won't get their money from us.
They're gonna get their money regardless. Period. Taxes, we're not even supposed to be paying taxes. Period.
Okay,
if people really get the balls and say "fuck you," I ain't paying taxes. Everybody can't go to jail.
This nigga's going to jail. Nigga. Wesley Snipes went to jail.
Listen, man. If everybody boycotted instead, it's in the Constitution.
Who holding the meeting? Because the nigga that organized it going to jail.
If everybody sat up there and said, fuck the taxes, we ain't paying. You go to your job and say, I'm filing exempt. Don't take no taxes out my motherfucking paycheck. I'm filing exempt. Everybody do it. What the fuck they gonna do? Come get everybody?
They gonna get a few
They gonna
niggas.
come get everybody.
I ain't gonna say.
Listen,
First of all,
it's going
everybody
to-
ain't rolling. Everybody ain't rolling.
It's gonna be a few of everything.
Everybody
that
ain't
happens,
rolling, but it's some niggas going to jail for
everybody
sure.
decides, if everybody
There's some niggas
decides
going to jail
that,
for sure.
if a million motherfuckers decide that, just a million,
Mm-hmm.
fuck a million, 200, you know what that's gonna affect? They're gonna be like, hold on, how they organize that? They organize.
The organizer's going to jail first. That
They
nigga
organize
outta here.
that. No,
if not killed,
they don't know
he
who
might be
organized it.
assassinated. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know who organized it, but you organize it. That's what happens.
What I just want to tell people to do is just pay attention to what, from this point on, pay attention to what you spend and how you do it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of motherfuckers really don't look at that type of shit, but really look at what you spent on groceries this month. Total everything that go out. Keep a tally of that. That way, next year, if this shit goes into place, or 6 months, you can compare the difference, is all I'm saying. Just compare the difference. Hey, is this benefiting me not having this? Or when all this shit starts to go up in the summer, you know what I'm saying? Am I losing more money? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's iffy. It's got pros and cons to it. But I just can't see this country not winning on both sides. I believe they're gonna get their money from them, and oh yeah, we're gonna get our money back from these niggas though. But this Secret Menu podcast,
I think we just need to cut. If we cut into the Pentagon has trillions of dollars for no reason.
Elon he cutting up. He and that motherfucker, he finding crazy shit. Do you know there was a $50 million budget for condoms?
Yeah, in the Pentagon.
No, not in the Pentagon, in like Guadalajara or some shit. Somewhere we got a base or station.
Toilet paper in the Pentagon.
Right. And remember when I said they brought him in, I said it was good. You was like, I ain't fucking with him. This nigga, anything like that, get that 50 million back. Shit like you just said, there's 100 whatever for toilet paper. Yeah, Elon knocking all that shit out. All them random ass weird. I'm like $50 million for condoms in.
No, 100 million, over 100 million for toilet paper.
Where at though?
Inside the Pentagon.
That's
only.
They bleeding the black, and that's the oldest trick in the book. That's the oldest trick in the book.
They said it's
I learned that on Def Jam. When you're on a record label, you say, "Hey, nigga, I want to buy this beat." Producer says this beat is $10,000. You tell the producer, "I'm going to say I paid you $15,000 for this beat." He say, "Cool." You turn in an invoice for $15,000. He get his 10. You keep 5. That's all they doing. They saying and they blatantly crazy with that. You said 100 what?
100 million. They get the Pentagon. If we cut into the Pentagon, that's $17 trillion.
Well, I mean, we can't cut it down to zero.
No.
Listen, so the total budget for the Pentagon is 17 trillion?
17 trillion. We cut.
Okay, so we cut into 25% of that out.
No,
that's crazy.
Come on, bro.
This country is a cold situation, man. A lot of us will be dead already, but they're saying that there may be cancer-causing chemicals found in Band-Aids. Reports warn that they can enter your bloodstream through an open wound. Bitch, that's why I have it on. My womb is open. That's the point of putting it on, bitch. I'm got an open wound. So now what the fuck do we do without the Band-Aid? I seen somebody had they got this one that you just squeeze it. It's like a gel. You just on your cut.
Yeah.
And it worked like a Band-Aid. It's like a liquid Band-Aid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nigga can't have nothing in this country, bro. I even seen Lay's chips. The regular yellow Lay's chips have been moved to a warning level of some shit that they want to take them off the market now. If you pay attention, you ain't really been seeing them yellow Lay's. It's some shit going on with the yellow Lay's. It's some shit going on with this nigga right here. Boss always try new and exciting diets and shit. This guy, his hand was filled with cholesterol after he ate 6 to 9 pounds of cheese and butter. That's a real picture of his hand. It's called the carnivore diet. If y'all fucking with that, stop. The carnivore diet backfires. A Tampa Bay man carnivore diet, which included him eating pounds of cheese and sticks of butter for months, landed him in the hospital when yellow growths started appearing on his hands and limbs. That's crazy. They had, what was that? What was the one where you just eat cheese and meat? Keto or some shit. Something told me that wasn't right. I'm like, cheese and meat. No, yeah, you can eat all the meat and cheese you want. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Sound like a heart attack.
You stay away from cheese. I mean, I tell people I like cheese, but
that's my problem. Cheese is a problem for me.
You can't eat a lot of that. A lot of cheese is what really caused a lot of cholesterol back up and all that shit clogging up your arteries.
Yeah,
that
cheese is a problem for me. I'm trying.
Is the shit that really clogs up.
And I want to tell y'all something crazy. Motherfucker accidentally brought me a hamburger without the cheese on it. I was halfway through it before I realized
ain't got no cheese on it.
And it wasn't much of a difference in the taste, bro.
It don't. It ain't.
Not when you got the lettuce and onions and shit on there. I don't eat tomato, but the lettuce, I like lettuce and the onions and pickles and shit. That shit, you can't really tell. The cheese don't even matter when you got all that. Now, if you eating just a cheeseburger, meat, cheese, double cheese, yeah, you're going to know. But honestly, if you throw you some lettuce, which you should have on everything you eat, some lettuce, some pickles, some onion, you can't even fucking tell, man. Son said he's lactose.
Me too.
And you still love cheese,
90% of Black Americans is lactose.
I'm glad the fuck I ate, because I could eat me some ice cream, cheese, everything. I could eat it all.
Like 90% of Black Americans are lactose.
I'm glad.
That's what they were saying. Like 90%.
So you lactose and you still was fucking some cheese
still up. Eat the cheese.
What'd it do? Make you got a shit?
Bubble gut like a motherfucker. Stomach be hurting like a motherfucker in a knot. Stomach be in a whole out of knot. All
right, before we cut, man, I seen this shit on the internet. I don't know. I'm gonna just say I don't know. I'll let y'all decide. There's a young man that's moving around these streets saying that Jamie Foxx is his daddy, and he abandoned him 3 years ago. So this ain't like because you know some of the stories be like, he's my dad, he never came. This nigga saying they had a relationship up until 3 years ago. Let's take a look.
Like I was saying, I ain't seen my dad in 3 years. He never supported my dream. I always too busy. When I come up with ideas, he never. We went and took pictures at the red carpet. That's my last time seeing him. It been like 3 years, if I can remember. Yeah, my dad don't care nothing about me. He got me out here homeless. Jamie Foxx, does everybody know him? Yeah, he got me out here like real down bad. And then trying to deny me. That's the crazy part. And don't care nothing about my mama. I don't understand, dude. Like, y'all be caught up in all these celebrities. These celebs ain't what you think they are. These celebrities ain't what you think they are. Like, real talk. Like, dude got me out here. I'm living in my car, man. I've been living in my car.
Do the nigga look like Jamie Foxx to you?
Look dead on him. Look dead on him.
The old Jamie Foxx too, the living color Jamie Foxx. But nigga, you look about 28 to 35. Get you a job, bro. I don't know if we got to that part, but what he said was, I'm fucked up because I was given the silver spoon life and then it was ripped away from me. I said, he got me out here homeless is diabolical. It is, bro. And I thank God, like I always had the circumstances I have, because I always know how to jump up and, you know what I'm saying? Make some shit shake. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. 1-bedroom shack, whatever. I'ma have me some motherfucking where to live. That part I'm gonna figure out. Him saying Jamie had him out here homeless, nigga, is kind of crazy, cause nigga. But if you did have the silver spoon in your mouth the whole time, you don't know how to work a regular. But there's so much entry level shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you should have been meeting people along the way with your daddy. You gotta be you ain't got no celebrity friend or uncle you can call. I don't know.
No celebrity partner?
Yeah, hey man, my daddy ain't talking. Come on.
My daddy ain't shit.
And then, like, why did he just cold turkey cut you off 3 years ago? What did you do, nigga? You know what I'm saying? What did you do? Because it ain't like he never claimed me as a father. Like, hold on, nigga. You look about 31. You got cut off at 27 years old. What did you do? You done did some shit. You done did some shit.
It happened.
We're just ordinary people. That's my new shit for the next week. Stuck in my fucking head. This nigga singing it to niggas at a picnic table. Secret Menu Podcast. It's hump day. Boss, before we get out of here, man, give us some game, you know what I'm saying? To get us over this hump and to Friday. Y'all know what it is. Friday night, it's the Sneaky Link. Diego Red, Tequila Boss. We'll be here Friday night, man. Drinking our mocktails.
Tequila Boss will not be here.
You see, the Tequila Boss is inside you. You still Tequila Boss without the tequila. We both are on like this sober binge thing. We're not. I had a drink. I drank on live with Dottie. I did drink on live with Dottie, but I didn't drink Friday night, and I felt amazing when I got it. And what else I think it is, boss? That vape. That vape. I gave that vape all the way up. That fucking vape. But shout out the Las Vegas Golden Knights. I was at the Golden Knights game last night. I know some of y'all probably seen that on my story. That's why we wasn't on last night. I went to the game, and man, we got a nigga on the Vegas Knights hockey team that's raw. A nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I had one drink at the hockey game. $35 a drink. $78 for 2 fucking drinks. A tequila and grapefruit, a tequila and cranberry. $78. I said, this is a $35 drink. But I will say that $35 motherfucker had me lit. It did have me lit. But that's all I drank. And Friday night, I'm not drinking. I'll be here with Boss. She said Tequila Boss isn't Tequila Boss right now. No, he's done. This is your first episode, Julie. Boss has not had a drink in 29 days. It's going on a month. It's 29 days. Boss has not had a drink. He's going on 29 days. He's going on his 30. Give us some game, though, bro, to get us over the motherfucking hump. You know what I'm saying?
Manifest everything that you want. See it before it comes. Believe it's coming. Write it down. Repeat it over and over and over every day, every night. and work at it. Work at it. I'm saying this because I've been having a long talk with myself about life and where we want to go. I mean, where I want to go from here, and going through things that I'm going through, and dealing with things I'm dealing with. It's opening my eyes a lot wider than they have been. Put things in place. Everything that you got going on, put things in place. If you have kids, sit your kids down and let them know where things are, what you got in place. Don't be secretive about what you got going on, because something can happen in a blink of an eye. And without things in place, you leave them kids wondering what's going on and what's supposed to happen, and it causes chaos in your family. Don't let chaos come in your family because a tragedy has happened. Because I'm seeing it more and more every time that once a tragedy happens, chaos occurs because there wasn't nothing left in place. So I'm saying that to you guys to tell you, get your things in order, man. Because we never know when it's our time. We never know when our number is going to be called, and it's time for us to exit this place. So just keep that in mind, keep that in thought, and just do the best you can with whatever you got going on. Listen, man, don't worry about what's going on in this world, because it's happening for a reason. Okay? We're going to be all right. Trust me. We made it through a lot of people and a lot of things that happen. So we're going to be all right. I have a blessed night, man, and I'll see y'all on Friday.
Man, I heard something impactful today, and the words were out of the mouth of Denzel Washington. He said, "You're going to be good at anything you do enough, even the negative shit. Even the negative shit you're going to be good at." You know what I'm saying? So, pay attention to what y'all do every motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? Try to be nice motherfuckers. Try to be helpful. Try to be caring ass people, because sometimes just negativity, it becomes repetitive. If you do it enough, you become a motherfucking hater. And you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't even know it. It's just, I seen somebody do a post and it was like, say something. Try not to say anything bad about anybody for, I think it was a week or something. It was a challenge. And I seen some people try it. I seen some motherfuckers say, that ain't gonna happen. Because you work with some motherfuckers you don't like. You got some family motherfuckers. You got some kids you don't like. It's hard, but you get good at anything you do enough. You know what I'm saying, man? So let's just try that. I saw that, and I thought that was beautiful. Denzel. Happy birthday, Denzel. Denzel is 70 fucking years old. I had no idea he was 70, bro. He's 70, and they asked him, like, what are the keys to a successful life? He says he wakes up, and for 30 minutes, he does nothing. Silence. He just thinks. And then every day, he says he tries to rehearse being a good guy. And then a motherfucker cut him off, and he cuts their ass out. You know what I'm saying? They fuck it up. He says, so you gonna break out of it, but, you know what I'm saying? I just had that on my mind to tell y'all, because I seen it, and I was like, damn. I get in my slumps sometime too, you know what I'm saying? But we appreciate y'all pulling up on the Secret Menu Podcast on a motherfucking hump day. Friday night, it's the Sneaky Link. We will be here 9 p.m. YouTube only, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we out.